Now, next we move on to the budget. In budget this year, many of the YouTubers, and it's been said that PTR Rajan, the Tyagarajan, PT Tyagarajan, has talked about the budget, not like a finance minister or a finance person with his experience, but as a typical banker. Why this is being said is because people and everybody feel that he has given the budget not thinking about the welfare of the people, but trying to control the physical deficit and trying to manipulate the budget. That's what it's being said. Now, while in an interview which I saw, it's a person who talked from Australia. When he was asked, wow, how did he find this Tamil Nadu budget? He said there is only one good thing about this budget, Tamil Nadu budget this year, which is, thank God they didn't allocate budget for the pen statue of Karunanidhi. Otherwise, this budget is a total flop, and they have just lied. Even election mandate, whatever they said, nothing has been done to the people or to the welfare of the people or to the benefit of the people. I will take you through one by one. Now, we all know cinema is being captured by Udayanidhi, and of course, the G4, the property, and the kitchen cabinet and Stalin take care of all the ministerial operations. This registration tax, which was 4%, it's being brought down to 2%. And at the same time, on the other hand, they've increased the guideline value of the properties. We'll start from this. What is your take on this, sir?
Yeah, the registration fee, it is true that they have said that registration fee has been reduced from 4% to 2%. But the fact is that, of course, they are going to reduce the registration fee from 4% to 2%. So the government exchequer will lose some revenue. But their own revenue, they have got their own exchequer. The DMK exchequer is different. The government exchequer is different. By giving concession in the government exchequer, and they are trying to bring revenue to the DMK exchequer. How DMK exchequer will get revenue? If you go to the register office, because we will be sending, we will be as an advocate, I will be involving in registration of property. Junior advocates will go for the registration of property. Previously, for registering the property, the bribe to the sub-registrar and other officials will come around 3,000 to 5,000. 5,000 up to 5,000 you should give as a bribe while registering any property in the sub-registrar office. But now you can go and check it out whether my statement is true or not. And if you go and verify the registrar at present, they have fixed a percentage for the register. They say the 2% bribe for the registration of any property. Suppose if you register 1 crore of house and you have to pay 2 lakhs as bribe to the sub-registrar.
Right.
Why the rate of bribe has gone up? Previously in the ADMK regime, it is only the registrar who will be receiving the bribe. But
Yes.
now the registrar has to give share to the Minister Murthy. And that is why Minister Murthy recently had conducted the marriage of their daughter by spending 100 crores of rupees. Every day, what is that percentage of bribe has been going to Stalin's family. So this is how, by reducing the registration charges, they have unofficially increased the bribery charges, 2% for bribery, which will go to the DMK exchequer, and 2% reduced. That will be going, so the government exchequer will be a loss, and DMK exchequer will be a gain. This is how they have reduced. And you have also said that in order to bring the physical discipline, you have used the word what is a fiscal discipline?
Fiscal deficit.
Fiscal discipline. Whether there is any fiscal discipline in the budget. Last time, when the DMK has lost the power, during 2021, the debt burden of Tamil Nadu government was 5 lakhs crores. And during this budget, and PTR Tyagarajan has been saying that the debt position at present of Tamil Nadu government is 7 lakhs crores, which means that They had come to power 2021.
One.
May. This is
May 7th.
2023 May. This is even 2 years. So it is only they are in power only for 1 year and 9 months. Within this period, they have borrowed 2 lakhs crores of rupees as debt.
Yes.
Which means that is there any fiscal discipline? Have they created? Have they made any fiscal discipline? So they have
No,
borrowed
he
the
said
money.
that he has brought down the fiscal deficit by 30,000 crores. And for the next 2 years, he intended to do the same, bringing down the fiscal deficit.
Then why debt burden had gone up in the Mr. R.Varadharajan has to explain why the debt burden had gone up for 2 lakhs of crores within 2 years, and now 7 lakhs of crores debt burden, and they will be remaining in power for another 3 years, which
3
means
years.
that another 3 lakhs crores will be borrowed, which means that at the end of DMK rule, you can find 10 lakhs of crores
10
of
lakh
burden
crores.
and for the Tamil Nadu government. And for 10 lakhs crores of rupees, you have to pay the interest rate. And what will be the interest? A time will come when the total revenue will not be enough to pay the interest for the debt. So India, Tamil Nadu will also become just like a Sri Lanka very soon, because at least we have got some safety, because we have got a central government. They will just help us. And so if this goes like that, by borrowing debt, they have been giving freebies. They have been giving freebies. They have been saying that free travel for women. What is the transport corporation has been going under loss. But Stalin says that free travel for women. And Avin milk, Avin Milk Corporation is also going under loss. But Stalin has been reducing the Avin milk charges. So there is not at all any fiscal discipline. And they have been borrowing debt and they have been giving fees. So they have been collapsing the state government. And they say that, for 1 lakh more old age people, they will be giving pension.
Pension. From 1,000 to 1,500, they are going to increase the pension.
They are going to increase. At present, the pension rate is 1,000 rupees for old age people.
Yes.
And they say that for 1 lakh more people, they are going to.
But
Already
for
most
the
of
present,
for already
they have not
most
been
of the
given
people.
They have not given for the old people.
Yeah, for already most of the people complain that they did not receive the old age pension. Even for the even for the present, as per the present scheme, most of the people are not getting the old age pension. But no, government
not
has
only
been
old age pension, sir. This 1,000 rupees to all the women, to the ration card holders. They have allocated 70,000 crore budget.
That is because you are talking about giving 1,000 rupees for all the ration card holders.
Yes.
That is what you are talking. I am talking about monthly pension given to the old age people. For old age people, they are giving 1,000 rupees monthly as monthly pension. And most of the people have been complaining that they have not received it. It is said that for some section of people that has been stopped. And but in such a situation, they have been assuring in the budget that they are going to give the monthly pension of 1,000 rupees for 1 lakh people. For more
2,500, they are enhancing. They are going to enhance and give.
They say that they are going to enhance, and they say that for 1 lakh more people we are going to give.
Yes.
So this is also something which has to be pointed out. And then the point which
I was talking about the election mandate. In election mandate, they said they're going to give to all the ration card holders 1,000 rupees, especially to women 1,000 rupees a month.
Right.
Even now, he has allocated in the budget 70,000 crore, but he said there is a time. He's saying by September 15th. But what people are saying is it will not be given factually, because then they will include some conditions which will apply even to get that 1,000 rupees later.
Yeah. The point is, in the poll promise, Stalin has said that if we come to power, I will be giving 1,000 rupees for each ration card holder.
Yes.
For each ration card holder. Totally, approximately, this is only an approximate figure. There are 2 crores of ration cards in
Yes.
Tamil Nadu. If Stalin decides to give 1,000 rupees for each card, and the total expenditure per year would be 24,000 crores. If you give, as you have promised in your poll assurance, as you have assured in the poll promise, if you give 1,000 rupees to each cardholder, the total, what is that, say expenditure for Tamil Nadu government will be 24,000 crores, whereas you have allotted only 7,000.
7,000 crores. 7,000
Which
crores.
means that only for one fourth of the people
Yes.
you can give this 1,000 per month, 1,000 rupees per month. Who are all the 25% of people? Who are all the 25% of ration card holders? How you will decide? What is the criteria? You are not explaining anything in the budget, which means that all the DMK members will go and approach the officers, and they will compel them to give 1,000 rupees to their cards simply because they are the DMK. This will definitely happen. It will be misused. So all the DMK members, they will be getting 1,000 rupees per card. And the second one is the DMK office bearers, they will be bargaining with the public that I will arrange you to get 1,000 rupees. Provided you give me 5,000 rupees, you give the 10,000 rupees. By getting such 5,000, 10,000 cash, DMK people will be going and insisting the officers to give that 1,000 rupees to particular card holders. So this is what, because if they have allotted 24,000 crores of rupees, automatically all the card holders will be getting.
Yes.
Otherwise, they should say that behind the behind the poverty level, they have categorized in the ration card. There are some people, and they have been given the different color ration cards. They should have announced in the budget that for the people who are coming behind the poverty level, we will be giving. No such assurance has been. So definitely this will be misused by the DMK members. This is another thing which has to be criticized in the budget.
In case of DNS allowance, DA, it is given in January by the center. The DA is increased every January and July, sir. But here the state government, I believe, when it gets enhanced in January, even they don't give till March. They postpone it till May, I believe. And this intervening time between January and May of any given year, it seems this DMK government will not pay the arrears.
Yeah,
that
the government
very
servant, yeah. But what I'm telling is the government servant should get only such a treatment from staff, because they are the people who will always be voting for DMK.
Yes.
Right from the beginning, I am seeing about the politics in Tamil Nadu. Even MGR was alive. The government servant will not vote for MGR, because we can easily count the votes of government servant. Whatever the postal ballots, that is a vote exercised by the government servant. So always the postal ballot will go in favor of DMK. Even when MGR was alive, even when Jayalalitha was alive. Because, and always Karunanidhi used to cheat the government. And he had swallowed 8 Ds. Karunanidhi, still in spite of that, these government servants will always be supporting Karunanidhi. And even in the ballots, even in the booth, most of the government servants will be on duty. Even in booth, they will always be supporting Mr. Karunanidhi. And so they should get such a treatment from Stalin. Then only they will learn the lessons. So in this regard, we cannot support the government servant, because they should get they should learn a lesson. Always they should not support, because Jayalalitha had given all the DAs without any dues. MGR had given all the DA without any dues, whereas Karunanidhi had cheated. And Stalin has been cheating, as you said. He has been giving the DAs very belatedly, without giving any arrears and everything. So government servants should get such a treatment. They deserve for such a treatment, because only then they can learn the lesson. Because even Stalin had assured that the old pension scheme will be implemented. He had assured in the poll promise. But now, so far, he had not announced the old pension scheme. So we should not support government servant in this regard because I was also a government servant. That is
Yes.
why I'm talking very open.
Okay. So next we move on to TASMAC. TASMAC has always been given the importance for the simple reason that it's one of the cash earning exchequer for the government. Currently, they're making about 30,000 crore an annum currently, but it looks like they are targeting next year from TASMAC somewhere around 45 to 50,000 crores income next year. And a lot of allocations have been done to this extent because we all know Sendil Balaji is up to making very good money. And not only that, whether improvisation is done it for other like schools and other educational institutions, but with the importance given to TASMAC, it continues. It not only that, we also should remember when election mandate was given, when the election campaign and mandate was given, first thing they told was first thing that Stalin promise was as soon as he comes to power, he will just take off all the TASMAC shops. He will eradicate the TASMAC system at all. And Kanimuri, we also know, while election campaign, she went on to say how many widows are there in Tamil Nadu only because of TASMAC. Now, what is the condition of this kind of target towards TASMAC? Won't this also lead to many widows, health issues? Why is this so much importance given to TASMAC, sir?
As you said, it was true that Stalin had promised before coming to power that the first signature he would put put this first signature for the abolition of TASMACs.
Yes.
All the TASMAC shops, he will be stopping, he will be closing all the TASMAC shops.
Yes.
That is what he had promised. As you said, Kanimuli was saying that the rates of widows in Tamil Nadu has gone up because of the main reason that due to addiction of liquor, most of the youngsters have died. But after coming to power, they have tasted the money because Sendil Balaji is giving hundreds of crores daily to Stalin as being the bribery from TASMAC. So Stalin has got a lead. We have been getting such a huge because government exchequer, they have been getting 30,000 crores as was said in the budget. But the daily revenue of Stalin for auctioning the bar and everything and for auctioning the illegal bottles, illegal liquor, fake liquor they have been selling. And that will definitely kill the people. Fake liquor. They will be buying for 20 rupees. Some private parties have been supplying to TASMAC at the rate of 20 rupees per bottle. And they have been selling it at 175 rupees. All the money will be officially going to the minister. And he will be giving the bribery to the Stalin's family. So Stalin had seen this. So we have given the promise, but we have been getting nearly 200, close to 200 crore. Even in a single day, they have been getting such a huge revenue. So, Judge, only because of that, Stalin had taken a different stand. All the other states, you take in the example of Kerala. Kerala has been closing most of the TASMAC shops, and they say that we will bring prohibition on a stage by stage basis. We will be closing slowly most of the TASMAC shops. And you can see in Bihar, one by one, all the TASMAC shops are closed by Nitish Kumar. And here, the case is entirely different. They have given the promise in the budget that the sales of the liquor will go up to 50,000 crores, which means that they do not bother about the youngsters who had been addicted to liquor. They do not bother about the college students, school students, even college students, school students, they started taking them. They do not bother about the younger generation. The only botherization of Stalin is that the revenue. Daily we have been getting 100 crores of revenue daily, apart from the government's revenue, personal revenues. So the stage by stage, if DMK will be power for 10 years, they will be destroying the future generation. That is all what is going to happen. Luckily, we have got good chief ministers in other states. Most of the states they have decided to bring down the sales of liquor. It is here where they have openly announced in the budget that they will increase the sales of them. So only God has to save the future generation of the. But I mean, all the young, even the 8th standard students he has been taking.
Yes.
Even girls students has been addicted to it. This is what is happening. It's the duty of the government to protect the people. The revenue for the government is not at all the only target. They have to see the welfare of the people, welfare of the youngsters. Unfortunately, we have got such a government who do not bother about the welfare of the people. And welfare of the youngsters.
And not only that, sir, see, so many government schools are in such dilapidated conditions. They don't have proper toilets. The children don't have a very good studying atmosphere. While that being the condition, and even we should also remember that last year, Anbil Mahesh said that they don't have funds to better the schools, the standard, the quality of the schools. Having said that, why are they allocating 1,500 crores to clean Kuvam when every year it is being allocated and Kuvam also is not clean? Nothing is done for the same amount, or they can dedicate some 500 crores at least every year for the betterment of government schools. And Kuvam, it is not getting cleaned anyway.
Yes, the
People
Anbil
are very upset about this also.
Anbil Mahesh is the Minister for School Education, and he
Yes.
has been telling that 70% of the funds allotted by the government to the schools is going for the salary of teachers. Teachers. Why the salary of the teachers has been increased to such an extent, that we have to see. People, because our subscribers should know why the salaries of the teachers has been increased, why it has gone up to the level of 70%. It was only plan of Karunanidhi. The salary of the teachers alone was increased. The reason was that Karunanidhi had got a poll strategy. Most of the teachers will be going for polling duty. They will be doing the duty at the polling station.
Yes.
And after 4 o'clock, most of the urban, most of the rural areas, after 4 o'clock, DMK polling staff, the poll agent, they will be closing the door and they will start putting all the bogus votes and everything, all sorts of malpractices will be going on. And the teachers who will be holding all the polling station, they should cooperate to the DMK people. This is why, in order to cover the teachers, Karunanidhi will always be giving huge salary to the teachers for the main reason that they will be helpful to DMK polling agent when they exercise bogus. This is how the salary of teachers was increased. That is why it has gone up to the rate of 70% of the total money spent by the government for the welfare of the school and school students. So it is right time that most of the schools do not have even basic facilities. It's time that the government should allot more funds and try to see that the teachers alone should not be given a special treat for the simple reason that they have been looking after the polling. So this sort of steps have to be taken, but we cannot expect such steps being taken by the Stalin government, because he is the son of Karnataka. He will be doing whatever the tricks made by Mr. Karnataka. So it is better that if we have a good government next time, we can talk about all the upliftment of school and upliftment of school children.
And totally, it's a very unhappy budget, and people still feel, which I would like to reiterate, that that they see that Painuvel Thiagarajan's budget is more like a banker rather than a finance minister. Now let's move on to
another point which I want to emphasize on the budget is that the Tamil spoken by Mr. P.T.R. Thiagarajan.
Yes.
And DMK is a party which always fights for the cause of Tamil, for the cause of Tamil language. They will be taking everywhere that speak Tamil. But here is a finance minister of the same party who doesn't even know how to pronounce Tamil. If you go through the pronunciation of Mr. P.T.R. Thiagarajan, and you can see the video, he could not be able to read Tamil at all. Here is
Yes.
a party who says that we are the champions to protect the Tamil. I've got the finance minister who doesn't know how to read the how to pronounce them. It is a matter which has to be looked by Stan. Second
Standard.
thing, during the budget session, second thing which you can see that most of the MLAs are sleeping. Inside,
Sleeping.
sleeping. And when the finance minister has been reading the budget, even Stalin has been sleeping. You can see that video. Udayanidhi Stalin has been sleeping. And the
And when the
same
agriculture minister was giving away his agricultural budget, you can see that Udayanidhi is in the front row and Painivel Tyagarajan is seated in the back row. And the MLAs, some of the MLAs were sleeping also. Even then,
yeah, it is because
when the
Stalin has to
agriculture
look,
minister was giving away his budget.
Stalin has to look even on this aspect. Next time, Stalin should see that no MLA sleeps when the budget speech is delivered by the finance minister.
So, but if you ask Painivel Tyagarajan, if you ask him, why are you talking like this? He'll put all the blame on this US education and this working in US for 20 years, this green card holdership, everything. He will put everything on that and he'll just go away, sir.